Hello and welcome to the Beer Talks. I am the Beardaker John, and it is Tuesday, which means it's time for my movie news. Today I'm going to be talking about potential for a Superman Batman movie. I mean, real life movie, no animated stuff. Time Cop plan for a major reboot as well. Iron Man 3 goes billion, and I'm going to be ending with The World's End newest trailer as well. So let's begin with the potential Superman Batman movie. Now, Henry Cavill, hopefully I said that right, he's the Superman and New Man of Steel film. People have been asking him, like, would you do it? Do you think it'd be possible? Would you be interested in it? And I expect most of this to be complete rumours, but at the moment I would love to see a Batman Superman film. There's tons online, there's tons of animated ones like Batman and Superman vs. Apocalypse, etc. And there's more and more like that. And they're awesome films, they are. They really flow very well. And someone asked him this, and he said, I think it would be really interesting with the age-old Batman-Superman conflict, because there are two different sides of the same coin, and the methods are entirely different. And I think it would actually make for an interesting story. As to why, first of all, they were going to head-to-head, and how, and I think that would make a great story. Because what would that be like? Batman versus Superman. That'd be fantastic. What do you think? Who would win? I think it'd be such an interesting fight. It would. Like, people say, "Oh, fucking Superman beat the shit out," but Batman has brains on his side. He's like, he could have kryptonite, etc. He could have other things that could stop Superman. It's just these interesting things because it's the age-old story. Batman versus Superman, or would they work together to fight a common enemy? That would be. There's so much there. It's all over the place. It continues to say what the possibility is. It says, who knows? I'm sure there's all sorts of ideas being thrown around at Warner Bros. Right now. Now Warner Bros. Really want to jump onto this bandwagon because the success of Avengers at the moment. It's like, shit, we should really jump on with this. So, what do you think? Do you think a Batman Superman movie is possible? If I'm honest, a Batman Superman film is probably more possible than a complete Justice League film. It would. This would make a more interesting film in total, I think, because there's the two main characters. But here's the question: who will play Batman? Who do you think will play Batman? Huh? Jason Gordon-Levitt, or do you think Christian Bale will be brought back out of retirement to go play Batman? Please tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. So let's jump into the next story. Time Cop plan for a big screen reboot. If you don't know what Time Cop is, you're probably not old enough, if I'm perfectly honest. The original Time Cop movie starred Jean-Claude Van Damme. Now this little thing is just like he would go back and stop people who are like changing timeline or getting wealthy off the timeline, etc., and making things bad. So if you haven't watched it, go and watch it. It's a good watch. It's a watchable film. Let's just say that. But go and watch it. And after that, they did have a Time Cop 3. I didn't even bother watching that, and a short-lived TV series as well. But the thing is, they're going, right, we really want to remake this. Now this is the problem. Hollywood at the moment is in the reboot phase. We must reboot fucking everything. This, reboot it. That, reboot it. See that? Reboot it. That's a shoe. Reboot it. Anyway, yeah. That's what they're doing at the moment. Just fucking rebooting everything. It's just, why? Why? Now, a couple of years ago, there was some rumours about a possible reboot, but nothing really came of it. It's just like, don't know. There is possible plans in the works for a reboot. There's no script, there's no storyline, there's no actors, there's no directors, but there's producers at the moment of Mark Scomer, apologise if I've totally destroyed that name, and Tim McNutley. Yeah, I'm crap at pronouncing names, as you all remember from my videos, but those two at the moment are currently thinking about rebooting it, but how far it goes from there, don't know. But at the moment, time travel is a thing that you have to be careful with, if I'm perfectly honest. The only really fantastic time travel film I can think of is Back to the Future trilogy. Now, if they ever try to reboot that, I will go and kill them. There's no doubt. That is a trilogy which is just, you do not touch, you do not tamper with, you just leave it alone because it's perfect. Now, if you think of any other other time travel films out there which are better, please tell me in the comments below. I'd love to know, because I don't think there is. And also, what do you think about this Time Cop reboot? Yay, nay. Next, Iron Man 3 hit $1.142 billion worldwide. Jesus Christ, that is a ridiculous amount of money, that is. Walt Disney Pictures said, right, this has happened. They're like, wow. Apparently the movie is now number 5 number 5 highest gross film of all time globally, and the 7th highest grossing film of all time internationally. Fucking hell, it's jumped up there quick. It has. Here's some of the other highlights. Grossed 1 billion global box office threshold in 23 days. 23 days! It did $1 billion. Fucking hell. It's the second Marvel Studios film and 6th Disney release to reach that threshold. It grossed $300 million domestic box office threshold in 2 weeks. 2 weeks! That's fucking ridiculous. It's the second highest grossing Disney release of all time behind The Avengers. It's the third highest grossing Disney release of all time internationally behind The Avengers and Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Sides, which is interesting. Stranger Sides wasn't that good, if I'm perfectly honest. It's the second highest domestic opening of all time, $174.1 million behind The Avengers again. Surpassed the total gross of The Avengers in China, Finland, Hong Kong, Korea, Malaysia, Russia, Poland, Switzerland, Thailand, Ukraine and Vietnam. Apparently, Iron Man 3 was huge in Malaysia and Vietnam. Plus, in all the other regions, it listed all the regions it did of how it did well. Most of them like 15, 10 million. China, $117.4 million in China. What the fuck, really? China's just like, Jesus Christ. That is a lot of money just from China. I know China's big, but that's just from China. Jesus Christ, they had their own bits and pieces as well in that film. That's probably why it grows so much, because they had other bits of actors in it from the Chinese franchise, which, I don't know, it done the job. I just still can't believe this, man. Can you just imagine what Thor 2 is going to do, and possibly Captain America 2? I can just imagine Avengers 2 possibly hitting close to 2 billion. I'm thinking that at the moment. If this is what Iron Man 3 can do in, what, a month or so, what the hell can Avengers do? The Avengers 2, that film is just going to be completely off the hook. I think it will gross possibly about 2 billion. That's a guess. I will say that now. That would be a guess, but I would go down to the bookies and actually put a bet on that. I would. Wonder how much the odds would be for that. Lastly, I'm going to talk about Edgar Wright's The World's End. That stars Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. I did speak about this before. It's the creators of Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. If you haven't seen those films, please go and see them. They are awesome. You must have them in your lives. Trust me. But this trailer is a bit longer. I think it's for the American audiences as well. It shows a little bit more about the film. They're actually robots, not actually aliens. Robots have invaded, and it just goes along this thing, and they must get to the pub at all ends, because no robot, alien, or invasion comes between an Englishman and his pint. Trust me about this. Trust me. Anyway, people, I have been The Beard Talks. This has been my movie news. I hope you have a great day wherever you are, and please keep calm and grow a beard, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, people. Bye-bye.